Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the home of the Rice Owls, where we are anticipating a full house of fans who give a hoot. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Rice Owls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Cowboys will boot it away to start the game. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Owls' return team didn't help matters out much with that one. Here he comes, and obviously a defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the
and he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And you could tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
He's going to take off. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Browning. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Rice rushes to the line. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? At the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Going for it all. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. 12th play of the opening drive coming up, but now this marathon faces a 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught
it. The snap sets up the throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the top. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Owls!
I really love that first drive by the offense. It always seemed like they were just one step ahead of the D, and a nice job there down close. When the defense knew they were going to run the football, being more physical, running it in on third down to get the touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will have its first possession of the game. Both of these defenses, David, anchored by star middle backers.
I mean, they're just stars right in the middle of the defense. You'll see them go sideline to sideline, and they will make plays all over the field.
Yeah, these guys are the heart and souls of their defense. They're the leaders. Everybody looks up to them. They're constantly making plays.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He lost one down the sideline. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Nice move to keep moving.
The ball carrier, a wide receiver, picks up 4. Brings up second down.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man down the middle. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Leaves it with the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. I got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football. And sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long, and right there I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
Fires to the big fella. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Oklahoma State! Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
And very confident. You could see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger, Reese. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. And they went out and looked so good on that last drive.
He's going to bring it out from deep. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Fires to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
And they wrap him up, but not before. He gets enough on the catch for the first down. The give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got his man on the right. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down and run. On the move at the 30. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. The play action fake. Fires it. Makes the grab. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. He's loose down the middle. 10. Touchdown Owls. The defense with the scoop and score. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Russo. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He finds his man. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Cowboys! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
I know it was incomplete. I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Coming after him. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Owls are moving quickly down the field. On the ground, it's Browning. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Duarte. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Getting some heat. Fires and picked off. Got some room to run. The 40. Running inside the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He's not afraid to go deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my 1st half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Caught in the backfield. It's off. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a good idea. Try to get this guy the football in space on the perimeter of the field, throwing him the swing pass, and see if he can make something happen.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying play action. They're bringing heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Pocket starts to collapse. Gets it out quickly. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Rice, 14.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now. Keep this thing close, Dave.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He's going for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Little touch pass to the receiver. They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain its first down rights. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Going to take a shot. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Browning. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Rice rushes through the line. Power ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. He is denied. Stopped just short of the goal line. Pushed his way to the 1 and could go no further. And they'll turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. The give out of the gun. Finds room at the 10. Off he goes. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has? Run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Going deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Barring a penalty, this will be the final play of the 1st half on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Feeling some heat. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, the end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Houston. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate.
The Owls will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football.
And they knocked him down almost immediately.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Fires to the wideout. Picked off. A first down for the offense. Give to the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
They'll throw it on first down. They're trying to get to it. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. He makes the connection. Across the 25, he's got room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Running back searching for a hole. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender. Relying on that running game inside the red zone. He picked up 3 to the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Owls are in the hurry-up. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls! And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help them too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give them some easy throws.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Russo. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Wide receiver shows motion. Off play action on 1st down. Fires left. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for space. It's Shaw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Looking to throw on 3rd. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Here comes the 2-point try. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14.
Looking deep down the right side. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Power football with the run. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Second down.
To the ground with the back. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Rice rushes to the line. Trying to find his man on 1st down. On the move, he fires. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Time to take a shot. He's got it inside the 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
That's good for Rice Owls. First down.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Now improvising. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's right on target. Pushed down for the tackle. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. He'll just keep slinging it. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. They'll give it to the back. Strong run and a pickup of 5 out to the 15.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. Looking for room, it's Shaw. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch down the right side. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore.